My name's Tonya, and I'm 35 years old. It's been a long road. I've been on the streets from 13 till I was 30, so that's a long time. The truth of the matter is, it started when I was sexually molested when I was 10 years old, and it was a continuing thing from my babysitter. They took me from my home and put me in group homes, and I didn't want to be there. I didn't feel like I needed to be there. So I left, and I couldn't go home, and I couldn't go back to where I was supposed to be. So I found new friends on the streets, and that's how I ended up there. Being 13 years old and on the street is really not a good space. You know, there are a lot of things that could happen out there. So I surrounded myself with people that I trust, you know, that I had known before, and we were a tight-knit group. We were like family. And then I started getting into some really bad things. Like, I would sleep with guys just for a place to live, a place to sleep at night, a place to shower. I would steal food because I was hungry, obviously. I started selling drugs when I was 16, I believe. I started out selling pot, and it grew larger. I started selling crack and meth, stuff like that, until one day something really bad happened. I don't even want to get into that, but and I decided I would never ever sell anything harder than weed ever again to anybody and destroy somebody's life like that. During that time, I had gotten into meth, and I started shooting up meth. That is the worst thing I could have ever possibly done. I did a lot of really crazy things for drugs. I was a prostitute, and I was mugging people for money and stealing from people I cared about, just selling my soul for it. And it really wasn't worth it. I was a meth addict for 10 years. I lost my children, and my whole life to meth. So after I quit meth, things started to look a little better. I mean, I was still out on the street, and excuse me. I was still out on the streets and doing stupid things, but it wasn't to fulfill an addiction. It was to fulfill survival. I needed to survive. So, anyway, that's how I grew up. We're family out here. We're all that we have, you know? And when I first met Dry Bones, it's really kind of funny because I met them through my friends that I had on the streets, and they were so, I don't know, it was so different the first time I met them because it was easy to talk to them. It wasn't like they pressed themselves upon you. It was like they said hi and went on about their business, and they let you make your decision whether you wanted to talk to them or not. So it was easy for me to do that because that's the type of person that I enjoy talking to. The first time I actually got truly involved with Dry Bones was when I got, I decided I needed to get off the streets. And Robbie from Dry Bones had a friend named Mark that worked for Coalition, I don't know. Anyway, they worked together to get me housing and to get me off the streets and to save my life. The truth is, all my life, people have given up on me or looked down on me. And I have never, ever felt more acceptance than when I'm with Dry Bones. And I can't explain to you how much we need them. That's all I have to say.